Hello everyone. Welcome to the weekly update for the final week of July. True Mother is presently guiding a 14-day special workshop in Hawaii for the True grandchildren and for second and third generation members from different countries. Her hope is that our second and third generation members will inherit True Parents' foundation of dedication and their tradition and prepare for the future of our unification community. This week's update will present you with news from that workshop in Hawaii and of other activities happening worldwide.
True Mother is directly teaching some members of our younger generations the future of our faith community at a workshop in Hawaii. 47 second and third generation unificationists among all the blessed children worldwide are going through this workshop. The opening ceremony occurred on July 22nd. True Mother asked participants to become like pure water and to do everything to purify the polluted world.
참 부모님에 의해서 6천년 만에 처음으로 탄생된 축복 가정의 퓨어 워터야. 순수한 물이야. 너희들이 가는 곳에는 모든 생명체들이 기뻐해야 돼. 그러나 오늘날의 우리의 환경은 그렇게 되어 있지 못해요. 왜 그런지 여러분들이 오늘부터 시작되는 수련회를 통해서 참 부모님이 어떤 분이신지, 너희들의 책임과 사명이 무엇인지, 그동안에 참 부모님이 어떠한 승리적 환경을 이루어 주셨는지 너희들이 직접 보면서 이번 기간을 통해서 큰 꿈을 가져야 돼. 알겠나?
We hope our young participants can strengthen their connection to God and True Parents and gain determination to fulfill God's will. Throughout Korea, married couples went through blessing ceremonies. From July 18 to 20, blessing ceremonies occurred in 7 district churches, including North Seoul, Incheon, Gangwon, Honam, and Yeonnam district churches. (1,097) couples, including 471 married couples and 626 couples with one spouse in the spirit world, were able to inherit the true lineage of our Heavenly Parent and True Parents through the blessing ceremonies. At the ceremonies, those from the church headquarters that officiated the events explained the significance of the ceremony, the erasure of original sin, and their new connection to God's lineage through True Parents as the returning Lord. Please pray that our participants are able to make fresh starts through this precious grace bestowed on them. Around 100 Tongil Group executives met to assess their management performance for the first half of the year. The meeting went on for 2 days from July 22nd at Yongpyeong Resort. Chairman Cho Jong-soon encouraged everyone during his address to well overcome difficult circumstances and fulfill their responsibilities as executives of providential organizations. Following the address, each subsidiary reported on their performance for the first half of the year, and the Tongil Group employees were encouraged to work toward an increase in profit and great development for the fulfillment of Vision 2020. FFWPU Japan has been conducting blessing ceremonies as it approaches the end of its 93-day witnessing course for the second anniversary of True Father's Ascension. They started from Fuchu on July 19 and held ceremonies in Osaka on the 20th and Edogawa on the 21st. "681 blessed couples emerged from these blessing ceremonies. Now their challenge is to create true families and to do everything they can to fulfill Chanoguk." In commemoration of its 10th anniversary, the Federation for Peace and Unification of Japan set off on the Peace Bike 2014 journey, just as it did last year. On July 19, Peace Bike 2014 was powerfully launched at Cape Nosapu, Hokkaido. Otsuka Katsumi, former regional president of the African region, and Sol Yong-soo, head of the Unification of Korea Federation, were at the launching. After pedaling for 145 kilometers, the cyclists arrived at Kushiro, where they were welcomed by the governor and citizens of Kushiro. The cyclists conveyed their message of peace and continued their journey. Later, on the 24th, cyclists arrived in the city of Sapporo, where the president of FFWPU Korea joined them for an event to promote the unification of the Koreas and friendship between Korea and Japan. Japanese Peace Bike 2014 cyclists set off from North Hokkaido and South Kagoshima and are heading to Busan, Korea, where the young Japanese cyclists will meet their Korean counterparts. Peace Bike 2014 was also a great success in Taiwan. The bike journey in Taiwan started from Ping Tong Church on July 14 and finally arrived after 5 days at the Dam Sui Training Center in North Taiwan. Five members, including Taiwan Special Envoy Hong Dae-wi, Pastor Chan Chi-han, and two second-generation members, completed the 450-kilometer course, and around 30 cyclists joined them in relay. The Peace Bike journey brought together members from across Taiwan. It was a memorable experience. Tribal Messiah activities and blessing ceremonies are actively being carried out in Thailand. On July 6, Pastor Sukudon, with the help of his relatives, were able to mobilize around 500 couples for the Interfaith Peace Blessing Festival held at Sri Saket Municipality Auditorium. These efforts led to the signing of a memorandum of understanding with the mayor of Sri Saket Municipality. Presently, the family movement in Sri Saket is receiving the active support of influential leaders in the municipality. We hope to hear news of greater victories from Thailand in the future. An educators' workshop on principles of peace took place under the name Raising Public-Minded Leaders for Building Nations of Peace from July 12 to 13. UPF India and Madras University co-hosted this event. 3 people experienced in university administration spoke to the audience, and around 90 high-level delegates from 14 colleges attended. It was a meaningful time for participants as they were able to discuss the direction of education in India centered on true parents' peace ideology. District churches across the United States are about to hold summer camps for all its young members. The camps will feature divine principle presentations, experience within nature, group activities, and other diverse programs, with the hope that our young members grow into Heavenly Parents' true children. FFWPU Brazil held the 5th Home Group Rally on July 20. 3,600 members, including those at the main venue and others from 25 district churches nationwide that held rallies connected by webcast, partook in the rally. The headquarters church was filled with a revival spirit that day. Members were empowered with passion because over 1,100 of the participants were new guests. Each home group wore their own t-shirts and waved their flags as they sang, gave testimonies, and reported on best practices. It was a meaningful time for all, one in which everyone could grow. Members in Brazil are confident that can bring growth through home groups and are determined to accelerate their efforts for the salvation of their tribes and nations. UPF Peru held a seminar for peace ambassadors under the theme Peru in 5 Years on July 12 in Lima. Congressman Yoni Lescano, who joined last year's World Summit and plans to run for president, said in his address that True Parents Peace Initiative would be of great influence in Peru. We hope the peace ambassadors join hands in making Peru into the Peru that God desires. Chad in Central Africa held a 3-day Divine Principle workshop from July 11 to 13. Kevin Winter, a Chanelguk Special Envoy who was also one of the 1975 missionaries to Chad, conducted the workshop, which 40 members went through. This workshop enabled the Chad Family Church to make a new start.
And a couple of late-breaking news items. The Family Federation in Melbourne, Australia, held a workshop for parents whose second-generation children are ready to receive the blessing. The workshop explained required qualifications for participating in the blessing and how candidates should prepare themselves. We also have news from the Family Federation in Finland that it has selected a holy ground where members can offer conditions for the salvation of their country. That nation has also held a summer workshop for their young students. While in Nigeria, 120 copies of True Father's autobiography were distributed to ambassadors for peace who are planning to participate in the coming second anniversary of True Father's ascension. We are well past the halfway point in this, the second year of Chonilguk. Reflecting back over the months that have passed may help us plan the remainder of the year meaningfully. May the love of God and blessing of True Parents always be with you. We hope you have enjoyed this week's presentation. See you next time.